Onboard Airline tonight. No smoking for the passengers.
You just saw me. You've taken my money off me for 600 fags, and I can't smoke one. Why?
Too much for the cabin crew.
Well done.
And smouldering passions on the training course.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Is this where I can hold you with? I like this.
Britannia Airways flies 50,000 nervous passengers a year.
So that I don't lose you. Come on, let's have a look.
And you're never too young to be scared of flying.
Right, will you come here with me?
I don't like airplanes.
You don't like aeroplanes?
No,
Why not? What's wrong?
I don't like. They fly right up into air and I don't like them.
Yes, but it's taking you on a lovely holiday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, come on. Let's see if there's any ladies there.
Come on.
Come on, honey. You all right? Come on with me. Listen.
Can't believe this.
37,000 feet up, Chief Steward BJ has a challenge.
I have to confess, this is a first. This is a first.
12-year-old Adam Mullaney has left his dental brace on his meal tray.
I mean, surely you know when you've lost a brace or you've got a brace and I mean, I had a brace when I was a kid. Oh, God. There was no easy way of doing this, really.
Do you want to go and see the pilot? Should we see if we can see the pilot who's driving the aircraft?
That'd be very exciting. Let's go see where... No, it won't.
No,
It
it's
won't
not
move
going
unless we
anywhere
say
yet.
so.
I think
Right,
so.
stand there, sit there, let's have a look. What does this do?
What's that? Let's have a look.
Hey!
And headphones as well.
Oh, look, headphones as well.
All of these got the purple ones.
Right, plug them in here, let's have a listen. What's going on in here? Right, let's have a look then.
Right, just to help me find this, what does it look like?
It's like a little pink thing that's got some metal coming out the side.
It's like what colour?
Pink.
Pink.
Yeah.
With bits of metal?
Yeah,
All around the edge.
Around the edge?
It's like a crab.
Like a crab?
It's pink with grey legs.
So I'm looking for a pink crab with metal legs?
Yeah. About the size of your palate.
Well, it is pallet.
Well, it is palate, yeah. And it's wrapped in tissue.
And it's wrapped in tissue. So I've got to look through all the... Could have just left it on the side, could you? Oh, no. Right, OK, not a problem. So a pink crab, the size of his palate, with metal legs, wrapped in tissue. Easy.
What is that?
And we have one birthday on board the aeroplane today, Mr. John Bateman in row 5. I'd like to wish you a happy birthday from Linda, Ricky, Laurie and Jay. Simon Bates, eat your hearts out.
Oh. Hey, what's this? What's this? What's this? That's it! Well, the bad news is I found it. And the good news is you're going to have to wear it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And I've washed it as well.
That's very nice.
You're welcome.
Thank God for that.
You was nervous?
Yeah.
On the cabin
I know
crew
it's only our
training
group,
course,
but it's,
likely lads Aaron and Jason are on a mission to get a date with Tracy, their trainer.
Tracy's car.
No wonder she's doing 110 passes with her
I know, she
airbrushing
never noticed
this
us
morning.
did she, when she come past us?
I tell you, if this is what she can afford, though, you know what I mean?
Blanket on the back seat.
Blanket, pillows. She's got the works. I could just pick her up and
whisk her away.
take her off home. Yeah.
She's nice.
Oh, there you go. I would never say that to her. So what did they actually say?
Well, both of them were in there, and they both said, what are you doing tonight then? How do you fancy coming out for a drink? And I says, no. I says, I've got the kids. And they said, well, we'll come round to you then. We'll bring
This is Jason and
Jason and Aaron, yeah.
That's okay. Oh, excuse me.
Yes.
Sorry. Have you got any spare nappies, please? Sorry, it was just...
No, we don't.
Today, the trainees are learning how to deal with problem passengers.
Oh, we've just been stuck at the airport for 4 hours with this blinking rain and everything. I've run out of nappies and my little Josie needs... Really, honestly, I'm sorry, but it's... Oh, don't worry, my darling, it's all right, it's all right. Oh, I'm sorry, but... Sorry, the smell as well, sorry, it's just the customers...
All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go and have a word with the other passengers with babies, see if they've got any nappies
Please,
on board.
I'm sorry.
If they've got any spare ones, then...
Can it be quick, sorry, because it's just leaking through on the side here.
All right, no worries. I'll get you some...
Don't worry, my
is it leaking
darling,
badly,
it's
or is
all
it...
Yeah. And
Badly?
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry.
Very good, very good. How do you think Aaron handled that then?
Really well.
Yeah. He did. He did.
Level and,
It was good thinking as well about asking another passenger.
and also he asked for the age of the nappy.
Yeah.
Sizes.
It was very good. If the baby's irate, then the mother's going to be irate.
Yeah.
If you can calm the mother down, then it's a big help. Yeah, you did really well, Aaron. Well done. Well done.
Does that mean we get a date now?
No.
Britannia headquarters in Luton. Arrangements are being made for a passenger with special needs.
He's got a skin condition, so he blisters easily if you touch him or knock him. He's taking a special pump on board as well.
How big's the pump?
He doesn't actually say, but I thought if we sit him at the front...
7-year-old Scott Schofield is going to Spain with his mum Alison. He suffers from a rare condition called epidermolysis bullosa.
His illness is characterised by blistering of the skin. He's got fragile skin, which is both on the outside of his body and on the inside, internal linings of his body.
Move to the bed.
This morning, Scott's got blisters on his eyes, which means he can't open his eyes. It's erosion on his eyeball, which is caused just by his eyes moving in his sleep, which rub on his eyelid.
Tomorrow we've got a special meal that needs to be ordered from Mrs. Schofield. It's on the 464 Alpha. It's a child meal that needs to be liquidised. No lumps at all.
Right, I'm coming. I do bring up Scott in the way that he's got to stick up for himself and not to be frightened or ashamed of his illness.
I might have blisters, but I'm still a normal little boy. And I like doing what other boys do, especially football.
Scott's eyes are expected to heal before the flight, and Alison is hoping he'll be able to enjoy his holiday.
I'm really looking forward to going on my holidays. I love aeroplanes, I think they're great.
At Manchester Airport, Kathy Duffy has her hands full.
This is turning into a bit of a nightmare, darling.
The Woodhouses have turned up for their Palma flight 10 minutes before takeoff.
Well, we run a public house and it's a very demanding business. And one thing after another, and just got behind so far, you know. It's incredible how things crop up.
I just got a call a couple of minutes ago from check-in saying, Kathy, we've got a problem. So I said, what? So we've got 2 people turned up. So what?
They're still expecting to catch the plane, but they're so late their seats have been resold.
It turns out that Thompson's have done some seat sales, OK? These 2 people have now turned up, and they're cruise passengers. They're not just passengers wanting to go on the flight, they're cruise passengers.
If they miss the plane, they miss the boat and the start of their Mediterranean cruise.
Thanks, guys. Let me just have a quick word before you close.
But there's nothing Kathy can
Have a
do.
quick word with him, Deb.
There are no spare seats. Her priority now is to prevent a delay.
I would go. You've got all these people on board who have the right ticket to be on this plane. I think you should go.
Right, let's go.
You've got the right passengers.
Pat has found her second nervous passenger of the day.
Okay. Michelle, do you want me to come down with you?
No, all right.
All right. Wait till everyone's on and then just get on and go. Have you had a drink?
No, I don't drink.
Oh, right.
Smoke.
I can't recommend that then.
The Palmer flight is leaving, unbeknown to the Woodhouses.
Well, hopefully they're going to come and let us know exactly when we can go to the gate and which gate we've got to go to, and we can get there as fast as can.
Britannic Flight BY 2208 to Thessalonica.
Take-off and landing, I have my head between my knees and I grip the sides of the seats and pray and cross myself constantly. But it's worth it.
Time to break the bad news.
They couldn't take a delay on it.
Oh dear.
We can take you to Malta on a Britannia flight tonight. The ship goes from here, it goes to Malta.
Yeah.
We can get you to Malta so that you can meet up with the ship on Sunday afternoon, if that's what you want to do.
Britannia Airways flight BY 2228 to Malta.
Finally they're off, and still smiling, even though they've paid £90 extra and lost 2 days of their cruise. Little do they know, their troubles are just beginning.
Let's have a look for it.
Scott, his mum and his granny have arrived in good time for their plane. His eyesight has returned just in time.
80 knots.
Scott's thrilled. His granny's terrified.
Rotate. Please fasten your seatbelts. We are expecting some turbulence.
Granny's nervous, but Captain Clack has known worse.
We were actually coming back from Santo Domingo, and somebody asked if they could have a flight deck visit. And we, of course, always trying to... we always allow flight deck visits if we possibly can. And a gentleman came up with his wife. And the wife was actually wearing rather short denim shorts and sat on the jump seat behind us. And we were chatting away to them and asking whether they'd had a good holiday, showing them a few things around the flight deck, just a general chat. And he did mention that his wife was rather nervous of flying, and but we thought nothing of it. And then all of a sudden, she just suddenly said, "Oh, I've got to go to the toilet." And she disappeared out of the flight deck door and towards the front toilet, and with her husband following. And we didn't think anything of it, and we just sat, turned back around, and were chatting together. And all of a sudden, we realised that there was a rather strange smell in the flight deck. And in fact, unfortunately, the lady had had a accident on the seat on the flight deck floor, and trailing all the way to the back toilet, she'd had a rather serious accident. And to the extent, in fact, that the first officer actually went on oxygen because the smell was so bad.
Have you finished your cocktail yet?
No.
Can move them
Well,
on
look,
there.
here's your lunch.
That's what he's been moaning for,
well,
he's starving.
Scott's special meal has arrived as ordered.
Right, is that nice?
Cigarette spirits, any wine, cigarettes, tobacco.
So why have you just sold me 600 fags if I can't smoke one? Come on, that's not on that. You've just sold me, you've taken my money off me for 600 fags and I can't smoke one. Why?
Listen, I take your point, but they sell condoms in boots. Need I say more?
Northerners, when they go on holiday,
Spend all the money.
if you've saved up £500 for your holiday, you don't want to come home with any money left. So if you come back and you say, a fab holiday, I went out with £500, come back with nothing, spent everything. That is a brilliant, brilliant holiday. Come on here with £50, don't they? I've got £50, what can I buy £50? They just want anything to use all the money up. Gatwick, they say £500 up for the holiday, they come back on the flight. Did you have a good holiday? Come back with £200.
The Green Hill Hotel, Derbyshire. Landlords Graham and Marilyn Woodhouse are back. But their holiday video is not what they'd hoped for.
I would say it was near enough the holiday from hell.
They'd been due to join their cruise ship 2 days late when it arrived in Malta.
And we took the video camera out, and so we could purposely watch the ship coming into harbour and watching it come across the bay. And then all of a sudden it did a massive U-turn and went away from Malta. They were just amazed that we'd seen it come in and then go away.
Bad weather had prevented the ship from docking.
We're speechless.
Plans to travel to Sicily and then to Rome to catch the boat fell through, and the couple were stranded on Malta.
All we did for that week was move into 3 hotels and then back to Manchester. 2 very disappointed people.
Back on the training course, the cabin crew hopefuls are learning emergency drill.
Fasten the body bolts.
I've not got
Lindsay and Kirsty are first up for the most feared part of the course, the smoke-filled cabin.
Keep the communication up, right? Make sure you're okay.
Can you breathe all right? Yeah. Just relax, it's panic. Can we just get in and do it?
Yeah, go on.
Right.
You get in and get down. Get right down.
Get right down on the floor. Keep holding the Lindsay.
Keep holding me what?
They have 2.5 minutes to find a body. It's hard to breathe, impossible to see, and the cramped conditions often induce panic.
Well done.
Oh, that was
Well
awful.
done. That was brilliant.
Excellent. Excellent.
That was so awful.
Yeah, communication in there was absolutely brilliant. I could hear everything you were saying out here.
Oh, I think I might cry. I know. Oh, that was awful.
That was the worst thing I've ever had to do.
It's the worst thing you'll ever have to do.
And I'm not doing that again.
We had to find it. Did we do it in 2.5 minutes?
Yeah.
But at least I have to wait 3 years.
You don't have to do it for another 3 years.
In Spain, Scott is enjoying his holiday, with one problem.
It's just, it's limited access for him, I think, in certain places. But like on the pool, then I tried to get him to walk around the pool, and because of it all being little stones and things, it's difficult for him to walk on, and it's painful on his feet.
I bet you can't dive under.
The Spanish people have been really nice with Scott. They know there's something wrong, but they're not rude and they don't stare at him.
I love it in Spain. It's the best holiday I've ever had. I wish I could stay another week.
At Manchester, a first-time flyer for BJ.
Hello. Who's the nervous one?
Me.
And why are you nervous?
Because I've never done it before.
You've never flown before?
No.
God, mate, it's 2 of us.
Really? Good. Will you drive you? Sorry?
Never, ever flown?
Never, ever.
God. So you're looking forward to it?
No.
Well, you can be nervous, but you can still be looking forward to it.
Well, mixed feelings, you know.
Yeah. But why are you nervous? If you haven't done it before, there's nothing to be nervous about.
If they'd let me drive it, I'd be quite happy.
If they let you drive it, I'd be nervous.
Well, let's swap, eh? I mean, I'm not bothered if you're nervous. I've seen passengers a lot more nervous than her.
they've refused to get on board the aircraft, or if they actually get on board the aircraft, they're just inconsolable, really. They're in tears. It's one of those things. It's like being scared of spiders. There's no rational explanation for it, and I'm trying to get into these bloody napkins and I can't. Yes, I can.
Back at the training course, Jason and Aaron are still trying.
I pulled these two girls. They are so nice. They are really nice. Their names are Sarah and Sarah, would you believe it? Sarah and Sarah.
All right, cool.
It's amazing.
And for once, succeeding.
Give me a kiss.
There's a little step up,
Yeah.
right, so don't trip when you go in. I'll show you in. And there's lots of buttons and controls. For God's sake, don't touch anything, because I'm not doing loop-the-loop tonight.
As soon as I walk in, I mean, can I just see...
Well,
can I see out, you know, all round?
Remember, it's dark.
Yeah, I know,
so
but
you're
I mean...
not going to see a lot, unless we're
It's all
travelling
glass,
over...
isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So I can...
Yeah.
So
honestly,
what am I going to see when I get out there then?
Well, you'll see the captain, you'll see the first officer, you'll see lots and lots of controls and lights, and the captain will probably turn around and speak to you, and he'll just chat to you.
And if I suddenly...
you can ask him any question you like.
If I suddenly disappear and come out, it's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah?
Of course it is, but you won't feel like that.
See, we've got those bumps again, haven't we?
You get bumps in a car, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm driving it.
Well, he's driving this, and he's probably a lot more qualified than you are. Right, let's let this gentleman out of the way, and I'll take you in, all right?
Okay. After you, yeah?
Right, I'll take you in. It's not a lot to see, honestly. Come on.
So if I just want to come out, I'll come out, all right?
Of course you can. Just a door here. Yeah?
Okay. I can't do this.
What's your name, by the way?
Jenny.
Jenny, come on in, Jenny. I'll introduce you to the captain.
Oh.
Right, pick up. Lots of lights, that's all. Come on, darling.
Oh my God, I don't know.
It's like the TARDIS.
Oh, screw.
Yeah, I know.
Gosh, it's just so amazing. I mean, I can't believe I'm actually seeing it.
Jason's no longer flying high.
You got blown out. I don't know where they are, man. I don't know where they are. One comes of a broken hearted, who had loved and departed. I know I've got to find some kind of peace of mind. I'll be searching everywhere.
As well as the brace, 20,000 hats, one ukulele and an artificial leg were left on board last year. Scott has decided he wants to be a pilot when he grows up.
That's a plane and it goes wee.
And the Woodhouses are planning another holiday this year, but definitely not a cruise. Onboard Airline tonight. A VIP passenger in Venice.
Oh, I'm excited.
Trouble for BJ.
In fairness, they can't have any more drinks.
I was on a pistol 4 last night and didn't get up, so we had to get a different flight.
And Kathy flies 1,000 miles in search of love.
I sit in the apartment all day waiting for him, that's fine. And then we got the night, so to speak.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Magaluf in Palma, Mallorca. A favourite with British holidaymakers. But although the sun shines, the new airport is causing problems.
There are actually two departure areas in the terminal now, Terminal A and Terminal B. And Terminal A here has a walkway from the departure level, which is in fact 2 kilometres long.
Do you want to hurry, please?
This is the only overseas airport where Britannia have their own staff. 7 passenger officers to act as sheepdogs.
It's a good 15-minute walk down there, so give yourself plenty of time. Oh, yes, we will.
Some airlines use scooters to cover the huge distances. But Britannia staff have to run. And then there's the language barrier.
You're going to take them down in the lift, the wheelchair passengers.
Estos pasajeros no entienden.
Oh, no hablo español un poquito.
Hi there, are you travelling to Luton with Britannia? Like me? No, you're not travelling with Britannia, no? No, I'm not. Okay, pardon, sorry. Estos 4 pasajeros que no entiendo qué pasa.
Oh, no comprende, sorry. They're just sitting over there, wheelchair passenger.
I've sent your friends on, so we can just put you 2 on now.
Will somebody be coming to take them down in the lift?
Did you leave it up at duty free?
These passengers make it.
Right. Oh, ballet. Right, okay, let's go.
Thank you very much
indeed.
indeed.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
So too do the wheelchair party.
I'll make sure that, you know, he does get you on.
We'll look after you now.
But just when it looks like BY571 Bravo will leave on time, there's yet another hitch. A passenger has collapsed with a suspected stroke, and the paramedics have been called.
Are you all right, Mr. Astrick?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah, thanks.
All right, look after yourself. And I'll see you in a bit anyway. All right.
The medics have said 63-year-old Jim Raystrick is unfit to travel. He and his wife June are being taken to a Spanish hospital. Now the Raystrick's bags must be found and offloaded. At Britannia's East Midlands Training Centre, each recruit must prove that they can close the cabin door.
As it's still moving.
Yeah. That's it. Go on, push. Push it. No, wait.
Goodness, you've really got to...
Watch me do it again.
You'll go, have a nice holiday, have a nice holiday, have a nice holiday.
The other trainees can relax. They've all been successful.
You've got much better control on the door anyway. Right, start lifting the handle.
This is a manoeuvre qualified cabin crew have to perform every day. If Jo can't do it, she fails the course.
Oh, goodness. What would it? No, it's not very close.
No.
Back in Palma, Jim Raystrick is taken to hospital. But finding and offloading the Raystrick's luggage is proving a slow business. Passengers and crew have already been held up for 20 minutes.
Well, my daughter should have just finished her driving test by now. I wonder if she's having a better day than I am. Eh?
Suzanne is supervising the search.
It's hard work out here, very, very hard work. Personally, I find it very frustrating because as English, we expect it to happen there and then. But with the Spanish, they take things very slowly. And if you want something doing now, you say to them, right, do it now. And they say, yeah, yeah, and it's like mañana, mañana.
I just think it's very strange that one's there and the other one's in the...
Hi, it's me. Any word? No news from the test, but my wife got a distinction for part of her Open University thing, so I'm certainly becoming the thicko of the family. 4 daughters and a dog, and they're all cleverer than me.
This is Jo's 15th attempt, and she's getting tired.
What do I do? She's got to be able to open doors on the aircraft. It's all right.
She's upset, she's crying.
She'll get one last chance later this afternoon. The Racetrix bags are finally found. And as the plane prepares to leave, Captain Birrell gets a call from his daughter. The plane leaves 2 passengers behind. Jim Racetrick is now in hospital.
On reflection, I think it's... I'm better, although Jude doesn't like it, I'm better being here than somewhere in the sky being ill. And I'm really, really satisfied, 100%.
I just wanted to get him home, that's all I wanted.
It's a slight technical delay, something to do with the engine, so I'm just going to find out how much longer it's going to be.
A month ago, Cathy Duffy was stationed out in Palma. Now she's back at Manchester, dealing with a delay of her own.
If anyone's asking, or does ask, we're taking the aircraft off stand, going to do a few engine runs. It's nothing major, they just want to check something. Obviously don't frighten them, because if you say engine, they're going to get scared.
Tomorrow evening, Cathy flies back to Palma to be with the man she met there and fell in love with.
He's a nice guy. He's just so nice. You know, we have a great time together. It's fun. No, I'm looking forward to it.
She doesn't want a long delay, and nor do the passengers.
It's not fair when you have to come for a certain time and then you just palmed off.
We've been here since 2:30. You know, you expect to fly out. It means we're missing a night out when we get there. So we're very pissed off, basically.
I thought they'd fixed it. They said they'd fixed the problem. They're just going to do checks.
Yeah.
But the checks are taking longer, is that what you're saying?
No, the checks haven't checked.
Oh, right.
It's tech.
Joe, door.
I know the procedure.
Door, Joe, right.
It's late afternoon, and this is Joe's last chance.
Yeah, that's it. Excellent, well done. How do you feel?
I don't know really, it's just, I can't believe it really. It's just...
You've done it.
There's all that fuss about then, have you?
After 4 hours waiting, a new plane has been found. There's just one problem. It's got no fuel.
What was that about fuel?
Right, basically what's happened, the fueler has sat down for his dinner and has said that there's no way he's going to get away until he's finished his dinner. So
But he's not given us a time or anything like that?
he said he's not been notified of this flight. Hello, BP. You wouldn't like to do an extra aircraft, would you? What, the 578? Because we're absolutely shafted here. We can't find anybody to do it.
At home, Chief Steward BJ is getting ready for his own night flight.
I've had lords and ladies on flights, famous film stars, obviously Joe Public, and I want to look the best. And I've gone and cut myself shaved and I don't believe it.
Tonight, BJ is flying to southern Spain. Among his passengers, the Heisman family.
What's your names in there?
Thank you.
I've taken these two along because he drinks too much and they look after him. It's true.
Ted, I said, I know why she's done that because he likes his booze. I said she wants us to keep her eye on him. My case is gone. Gone.
Sweet potato coffee.
229 Alpha, call me on the town 11862.
Oh, mind your elbow. That's it.
Sweet potato off. Sure you don't want a red one? Red one's the nicest. Sweet for you.
I got one, but I'll have another one.
Have another one.
Do you want another one, love? You want a green one?
Could you also please ensure
Here,
that
love.
your bags...
Oh, God, Ted. Oh, my God.
BJ's flight leaves on time, but in Manchester, patience is running out.
Yeah, can I have the wheelchair?
Yes, we're going to just put calls out for our freeboards in a minute.
The wheelchair's on now.
It's getting out of hand now.
We're just going to put calls out in a moment for all our freeboards.
After 6 hours in the airport, the passengers finally board.
I'm so pleased.
you go. Bye-bye. Bacon. Thank you, darling.
We've got this absolutely mad woman in 29E. I'm sure we're a passenger short of a full load tonight.
It's going to be a lively flight. In the front cabin are two passengers determined to have a good time.
In fairness, they can't have any more drinks because it's illegal to be drunk on board an aircraft, and they might not be drunk, and I wouldn't say they were, but I think they're heading for it.
You've got to have a beer, isn't there? There's no point going on a plane. This is going to be staggered, isn't it? Going on early, isn't it? It's when the holiday starts at the beginning, isn't it?
They're spending a lot of money with us. They must have spent nearly £50 already.
3 bottles of red, white wine, 1 bottle of red wine, 2 vodkas. It's nice before dinner, isn't it? And when we get to the other end, they'll be completely obliterated.
One of them I know doesn't like flying because he mentioned that when he boarded. He did look quite pale. The one with the suntan is actually he was actually looking quite pale, but he's got a bit of colour back, as you can see.
We shouldn't even be on this plane. We should have been out at 7 o'clock this morning, but I was on a pistol 4 last night and didn't get up. So we had to get a different flight. What can you want? You've only got 1 liver, ain't you? Might as well knock it out when you can.
Thanks a lot. Hot meals for you both?
I've travelled a lot of times, and this is the worst meal that I've ever had. The meat, I think it was dried in the pastry, where you just couldn't eat it.
The Thai chicken was excellent, very tasty. The steak, I have had worse steaks in very good restaurants. Piping hot and excellent coffee at the end. First class.
It's very, very nice. It's very hot. It is, honestly.
I've flown British Airways. Everything. And this is much better food than British Airways. Lord, it's not. Like shit, it is. Stick it right up your ringer. It's keck.
The Manchester delay is over, but the moaning isn't.
Welcome on board. Flying absolutely terrifies me. The fact that I've been sat in an airport for 4 hours has just made it even worse, so now I just feel extremely stressed.
Right, I'll see you again.
All right, darling. Thanks very much.
Okay. Kathy's
Lovely
shift
job.
is finally over.
See you tomorrow. Are you in tomorrow?
I am.
Tomorrow evening? Because I'm going to Palma tomorrow night.
How long for?
5 days, but it's standby.
Can I come with you?
No, I'm going to meet a boyfriend. Do you mind?
Oh, that's not good then.
I'll see you when I get back.
Bye.
See you later.
But true love seldom runs smooth. Trainees Aaron and Jason are just 4 hours away from qualifying as Britannia cabin crew.
Bonjour.
Last night they were out celebrating.
Jason started chatting up a couple of girls, and I thought it was all going all right. We were singing and all that, but I think she had a boyfriend.
Yeah. Is this Tracy Farron's purse?
Yes.
This is evidence that our trainer was in our room last night. She's left her purse.
There's one final assessment to go before successful candidates pass out in the wings ceremony. Jason and Aaron must be ready in 15 minutes. First to be assessed, Jo, fresh from her triumph over the cabin door.
Right, Jo, for your overall performance, what I've wrote for you is Jo has done very well on the course, even with the fact that she has 2 small children. We had a problem with the door in the mock-up, but she overcame this. Jo has a warm, friendly personality and will just be wonderful with our passengers. I wish her the very best of luck, and she is going to make an excellent cabin crew member for Britannia.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Right, cry now.
That's all right.
Next, Aaron.
And I think that you're going to do very well on the line. I think you're going to be popular. And as I said to Jason, I mean, I'll say it to you, I think it'll be better when you pair are split up. I think that there have been times during the course where I thought, you know, maybe you're going a little bit too far.
It's been a gruelling 4 weeks, but everyone's through.
Spice boy, Jason.
Jason, well done.
Second Spice Boy, Aaron.
Aaron. Well done.
Aaron and Jason are now fully qualified cabin crew.
We've done it.
Within days, they'll be representing Britannia in the air.
Over and done with.
That's your portion.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Kathy's preparing for her big trip. She's returning to Palma, where Matthew, her English boyfriend, works.
Right, we haven't got much more to pack now. Angel Delight, because he's mad on chocolate. Crazy boy. There you go. With real chocolate chips, that'll really impress him. Some casserole mixes, because I'm doing all the cooking.
Kathy feels that with Matthew, a barman 13 years her junior, she's finally found a relationship that works.
You can always have a holiday, can't you? But you can't always find a Matthew. So no, it's Matthew. I'm going out for him, basically. If I sit in the apartment all day waiting for him, that's fine. Just sit on the balcony, sunbathing maybe, while he's working. And then we've got the night, so to speak.
At Venice Airport, news that a VIP passenger has just arrived.
Oh, I'm excited.
Britannia representative Lilla Comparetto is masterminding arrangements for her onward flight.
Nice to meet you. I'm Lilla from Britannia. How was the trip? We made it.
Very
Fine.
good. She's been fine.
Has she?
Yeah.
Did you have to stop on many occasions, or?
No, we stopped a few
No?
times just to check temperature and
Yeah?
make sure she was fine.
Yeah?
Had a very good journey.
That's good. That's good.
The passenger is a 14-year-old lioness called Kimber. She's been rescued by the Born Free Foundation, who found her huddled in a tiny, filthy cage outside Genoa. Britannia are flying her to a new home, a wildlife sanctuary in England. Kimber's lift has arrived, piloted by Captain Clack.
Worried about missing his slot.
Wow, we've got a 16-minute airborne slot. Really, that means we should be pushing back within 10 minutes. We've got one more container to be loaded, which is now happening. I think we're going to make it.
Kathy has arrived safely at Palma Airport, but there's no sign of Matthew.
Matthew, I'm here. Why are you not here? You're supposed to be meeting me. Oh. No, I thought you were going to ring and see if it was on time. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, Matthew. I'll see you in a bit. Bye. Bye. I should have rung him to say I was on the flight. Oops. He's on his way.
Matthew lives a short drive from the airport, but 45 minutes later, he still hasn't arrived.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may like to know that we have a rather unusual passenger on today's flight. She is a 14-year-old lioness called Kimber.
I feel like I'm on a bit of a high, actually. I reacted quite strangely when I saw the lioness. I actually had a tear in my eye, which is not like me at all. I expect when they actually pulled the cage open, and she was staring at me, and it really did hit me.
Of course, it's very important to remember what you're carrying in the cargo holds of the aeroplane. Because if we're carrying livestock, we have to keep the cargo heat on, or else the livestock will freeze and if we're carrying flowers, we actually have to turn it off, or else the flowers will actually wilt before we get to our destination.
Likewise, recently there was a carrier that arrived at Gatwick with a consignment of tropical fish, and they forgot to turn the cargo heat on, and when they opened the cargo hold, the chap actually found these fish frozen solid.
I do feel a sense of achievement because people have just been full of compliments all day, and I feel quite happy, yeah.
If you were going to pick somebody up, you'd go to arrivals, wouldn't you? You'd use your common sense, wouldn't you? Arrival, yeah, okay. You should be here by now.
Kathy has now been waiting nearly 3 hours.
Let's switch the phone off. It's Matthew. Hello. Not on the camera, Matthew.
It's past 3 a.m. The journey from the bar that Matthew's parents run to the airport should take just 20 minutes.
Thanks. Right, I'm going now. Goodbye. It's been a pleasure. Quick.
Jim Raystrick was kept in the Spanish hospital for 7 days. He's now made a full recovery. Kimber, the lioness, arrived safely at her destination. Sadly, she later died following an operation. And Kathy's romance is over.
I think in my heart of hearts, I knew it was coming to an end. From his point of view, I think it was an ego boost. It was airline, cheap flights to Disney. That's what I think I was for him. Now, looking back.